Hello and welcome to the PCM Tech Help Show. I am your host, Craig Chamberlain. This is the iCast series where I answer your questions to the best of my ability in these really bad, low-budget movies because I don't really have time to do any production value movies on question and answer. But hey, at least we can have some time of talking, right? This video addresses a concern of what to do post-college or during college when you're pursuing a career. In particular, they had mentioned, this user had mentioned that out of college, the 2 to 4 year mark, where he's being abused out of college because essentially you need that experience in order to succeed in the business world. He was wondering what advice I had for him on how to cope with that. Now, you're probably in one of two situations. Either one, you are currently in college and you're pursuing a degree, or two, you're out of college and you have a job that might be either in your profession or not. In either case, I think this advice will apply to you. So let's start with the in-college folks. If you're currently in college, remember that businesses aren't that concerned with your book smarts. You can have a 4.0 GPA and you will be pushed down to somebody for a 3.5 solely based on the interview and based on your willingness to learn and adjust. Colleges do a very bad job of explaining this to you. Business people aren't interested in geniuses. They are interested in people who are versatile, adapt to change well, can build business plans, or not business plans, but strategize, and be independent. And that's something that can't really be taught, but it should at least be told. It's something that's learned over time. It has a lot to do with confidence, and it has a lot to do with, just your education. On what your expectations are of yourself. And so this is something you can emphasize on if you're one of those people that are in college right now. Start doing that now. Be proactive in your life and in your training. Be proactive in your pursuits and your goals. What do you want to learn? How do you want to set yourselves apart? What certifications do you want, if you're in IT in particular? Where do you want to find yourself in a few years, or in 10 years, or in 5 years, and 10 years? Set some goals, and then start to pursue those goals now. Find other people online or in your college that are trying to pursue those goals. Become parts of projects, because you need to saturate yourself. It's all about where you spend your time, and it's all about your mindset. You have to have your time and your mind focused on that goal. And if you do not do that, you're not going to succeed in the long run. You're going to find yourself muddled probably over the next 2 to 4 years, and then you're going to end up in an abusive company who niches you themselves, and you're going to end up in a job you don't want in the first place. So never take your mind off that goal and that desire of where you want to be, even if you're in an abusive job. So this migrates us over to, what do you do if you're at a job right now? Well, obviously the job is abusive. So you're running into a situation now where you don't have the luxury of time. Remember, college kids, those who watched the beginning of this video, you have the luxury of time. So when you're in a job and they're forcing you to work these crazy hours and you don't have any time outside of that job to pursue what your passion was, don't forget about your passion. Remember, sometimes you have to go through some long, dark places before you get to the place you want to be. And so maybe what you need to do, or the best advice I can give you, is that you may want to pursue those things to as much of ability as you can. I realize that you're exhausted. I know what it is to work hard hours. I have a full-time job and a family myself. But don't stop and don't give up on that goal of what you want to be. Make sure you pursue that and find other people who want to pursue that. The Internet has given us that luxury of being able to connect with people we never would have been able to. And if it's only for a few hours a week, I mean, that's what I did with this video thing, and I can't believe how much it's grown. It's only a couple hours a week that I spend on this. And so just think about it. If you at least pursue that goal with whatever time you have available, and you realize that, yes, this sucks right now, but I'm not going to let myself get treated this way, and I'm not going to let it determine my value. You got to break yourself away from that niche. You do not want them to niche you. You want to niche yourself. Okay, that's probably the most important thing. Remember, it's all about an attitude. It always starts with an attitude. It always starts with a mindset. And don't let any company or college or professor or anything formulate that mindset. That mindset should be formulated by yourself and your goals and your dreams and your desires. Again, it's going to be hard. There's going to be a lot of dark places you have to go through. But remember, at the end of the day, you might have bad weeks, bad months even. But at the end of the day, at the end of the couple of days or weeks or months, you're going to find you're making a lot more progress towards your goals than it even looks like. So again, college kids, take advantage of that luxury right now. Start joining groups and communities. PCM Tech Help. I have a community. It's the Techies, PCM Techies, at my website, pcmtechhelp.com, and we can discuss your goals and your dreams and whatever you're trying to pursue. And I can maybe connect you with certain people who are already doing it. Get yourself exposed to the experts in that area. Always find valuable resources, people who can help you out and give you good guidance along the way, and make sure you're putting yourself in situations where you're with positive, reinforcing people. If you're trying to be an entrepreneur, look into the Nomies group. That's a Chris Perillo group. I'm part of it. It's an awesome group. Yes, it costs money, but it's a mastermind group. It's a group of people who are independent and proactive, and they encourage each other. This world is full of people who will try to tear you down if you're trying to be successful, especially if you're currently working a 60-hour job and they want you to be something you're not. So remember that. So continue to pursue it, and remember, if you have any questions or you need a little bit of encouragement, swing by my website or send me a message or email if you have like personal concerns, and I'll try my best to get back to you. And don't forget to comment and like this video and share it, if you think there's somebody else who might benefit from it. But this is something that colleges won't tell you, and I really hope this helps some of you out. And don't forget to keep posting questions below. This is what the iCast series is all about. It's a way for me to engage with you, and I hope you enjoy it. So I know I do. So thanks again, and I will see you guys in the next video.